For more on this, we're joined by Shawn Henry. He's a former executive assistant director of the FBI. Shawn, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about this suspect that Liz just mentioned, Hayat Boumediene. What do authorities do right now to find her?
You know, this is a real critical piece in the investigation. We've got 3 terrorists that are dead. There was important intelligence lost when they were killed, because what authorities want to know is, are there other people involved? Are there pending plots? Are there co-conspirators that are looking at additional attacks? There will be the entire forces, not just in France, but the use of intelligence agencies around the world to help to locate her.
Years ago, it would seem like we wouldn't have heard a woman associated with all of this, but it feels like we're increasingly seeing more women involved in all of this.
I think that's right. What we're seeing are girlfriends, wives who are involved in helping to do communications, potentially the movement of money. There's active recruiting of women as well. When we talk about these online jihadists that are using social media and the like to recruit people, they're also looking at recruiting women into the fold.
Shawn, what struck me about this was, unlike the broad attacks we had, say, at the World Trade Center, at the Boston bombing, this was a very targeted assassination, in effect. Is this a game changer?
You know, terrorists for many decades have looked to use violence to promote their political or social agenda. Very clearly here, there had been rhetoric for a long time about this magazine and about some of the offensive remarks or comments that they made. This will continue ongoing, and the movement against soft targets, as opposed to military installations, government buildings, those sorts of things, is a concern.
Whenever these high-profile attacks happen, there's always a fear of copycats. Do you think we're in that place right now?
I think when we look at this type of event, there may be people who have been teetering on the line in terms of activating themselves, people who have radicalized themselves, etc. When you see a moment like this, there's always concern, and law enforcement and security services around the globe are absolutely on high alert, looking for people like this in their communities.
Shawn, give me an idea of the conversation that U.S. authorities and French officials are having right now.
I can tell you they're standing shoulder to shoulder on this. They are talking, looking at all of the intelligence that the French authorities have collected, looking within U.S. databases, talking to U.S. intelligence agencies for any commonality. What has the U.S. seen previously? As the French are developing leads, the U.S. is absolutely helping them to ferret this out and dig as deeply as they can to look for the web and this large conspiracy that may exist, any other connections that might indicate another attack is pending.
There was such an early identification of the first, I should say, suspect, because he left the ID in his car, in the getaway car. But when they start delving into that background that you mentioned, what are they looking for? What's a red flag?
They are looking at any connectivity they've had, everybody they've talked to, neighbors, business associates, social media, all of their mobile communications, telephone, etc. They're looking for any indication that there are others that are involved. They're looking for leads that they can follow up on around the globe, working again, as Anthony mentioned, with these broader intelligence communities. It's really, really important to ferret this out, because the biggest concern is another attack, a pending incident that may be developing now.
All right, Shawn Henry, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.